Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, today I want to address a very important point that some of our really bright viewers have shared in the comment section. And I learn a lot from our viewers because each of you has got a lot of experience. And these set of comments go to the core of credibility of the channel and also about some truths that I have learned about investing. I want to share them with you, and I would like to hear back from you because the answer to these comments is a bit lengthy and it's better done through a video rather than typing into the comment section. So I'm going to show you those two comments and we'll address them one at a time. Well, here we are in the comment section. The very first one comes from Shah Vivek. He says, I hear investors' exhaustion in you. You're selling Tesla exactly at a wrong time. Time in Tesla is more important than timing Tesla. So this is a very, very good comment. I hear you, Vivek, and I'm going to hold on to a little bit of the last tranche I have. But yeah, I do have investor exhaustion in Tesla. I've lost a whole lot of money. I showed it to you in the portfolios that I have. So I'm just cutting my losses because my risk profile is different. I'm a 60 plus guy and I have to be on really good quality equity and more on, and the remaining should be more on guaranteed income where the principal is guaranteed and regular returns are guaranteed, at least to compensate for inflation. So that's where I'm coming from. But if you're a young person, of course, this is absolutely the right comment. So I hear you, Vivek. And then the other two comments here are very, very pertinent. But before I go to that, I would like to also express my thanks to Vivek because this gives me hope that there are people who are watching our channel for things other than just genomics. So I'm really gladdened by that because we need to have a broader perspective with a focus on genomics. Now, coming to Cello's comment, Cello's comment is very, very perceptive because even if I was following a channel that said we are focused on genomics, and then the content creator, the one who runs the channel, shows a portfolio that does not have genomics, I'll have the same question. So the first question from Cello 9425 came about a couple of hours ago. He's saying, he or she is saying, it's funny you have no CRISPR shares while you keep on making positive remarks about it all the time. Okay, so this is the first one. So I said, not funny. It's not a good idea to hold shares when there is no returns. Also, it's not a good idea to say you will only make profits from with CRISPR right now. AI is giving spectacular returns, so it's not a good idea to keep money locked in CRISPR and avoid taking benefit of the strong momentum in AI. So Cello replied, you started as a genomics channel but don't have any genomic stocks. Interesting. So that's where I would like to make a correction. I disclosed my portfolio a few days ago and I'm going to do it again today. I have ArcG, Altimmune, Bluebird Bio. I think I will make a video today to address this. And I think, for example, saying if I earn money, I will do only by selling apples would be a bad idea if oranges are dominating the market and providing greater velocity of returns. So that's a very high level example I gave, but today's video is going to address this. Here's the first portfolio, and in this, you can see I have got Altimmune, which is negative 41.76%. Book cost was $2,000. And then I have Bluebird, which is negative 29.45, book cost was $2,000. And I have Prime Medicine, which is negative 15.28, and book cost was 2041.50. So totally there are three loss-making positions. All three are from genomics. And on the other side, if you look at FNGU, I got a 30% gain, which is around 8,272. And in NVIDIA, I've got a gain of 7,426. In percentage terms, FNGU is returning 30% and NVIDIA is returning 67%. Now let us look at our activity out here. Sorry, gross profit and loss. And if I look at the profit and loss out here, I'm looking at year-to-date profit and loss. You can see I have a total loss of 5,161. The bulk of it has come from Tesla, loss of 14,809. And then we look at PACB, where I lost $319. And if you look at the past holdings that I have had, I made profit of 250 from Bluebird Bio. And I have made profit of 9,035 from BMO FNGU. I have made a profit of $41 from CRISPR Therapeutics, 45 from Ginkgo Bioworks. And I had to move out of some of these holdings because I didn't see them making any profit. And my target right now is to clear out this huge loss that I have in Tesla. So that's the reason why I'm making these moves. I'm showing you only my US holding portfolios. So this is the second portfolio in which I have got Altimmune, where I have a negative of 42.56%. And of course, I have NVIDIA and Palantir. NVIDIA is doing well. Palantir is slightly in the negative, but it's on the mend. I entered NVIDIA rather late in this one. These are all improving step by step. So I'm not too much worried about it, but I'll have to take my profits at some point of time. And I'm going to show you my profit or loss out here. So my profit or loss out here, you can see in FNG I have made 922 profit. Ginkgo Bioworks I have lost 2,655. In NVIDIA I have made a profit of 1091.54. Here is one of my other portfolio, a small holding of Altimmune, where I'm again at a loss of 44%. There was just some cash lying out there. I put it into it. This is the other portfolio. Again, you will see here I have got Altimmune, which is negative 43.32%. I have got ARC-G, which is negative 54.79%. And of course, I have Pfizer out here, which is also negative 6.91. So as you can see, it's not like I don't have genomics, but one has to be sensible, in my opinion, when investing. So here I have this chart, TradingView chart. And I have merged two shares into this. One is CRISPR Therapeutics, which is this orange line, and one is FNGU, which is this other line, which is the bar chart that you see out here. Now I'm going to remove all these other markers that I have here to make the things very clear, so that it's less cluttered. All these are past symbols. I can always redraw resistance and support, so that's not an issue. So here we are. So somewhere around 27th of February, there was a perfect divergence between CRISPR Therapeutics and FNGU. Now, if I had locked my money just to FNGU, I would have been riding this roller coaster going down. So I would definitely be in the negative overall from a portfolio perspective, from where I was on 27th or 26th of February to where I would be today, despite the fact that CRISPR has improved in the last few days, and there is this resistance that it has got to cross. Let me remove this also. This is the RSI percentage. Okay. So now, if you look at where FNGU is, you will appreciate that FNGU has allowed me to make a whole lot of money, make profits that are going to knock out against the losses made through Genomics as well as losses made through Tesla. Two investment decisions that didn't turn out right. And when it comes to my investment in Genomics, I haven't made too much of loss in Genomics. The loss in Genomics is particularly in Altimmune and ARC-G. Those are two places, and I also have a decent loss in Pfizer, around 6% if I'm not mistaken. So that's the amount of loss I have got. But if I had not gone into FNGU and NVIDIA at the right time, I would be having more losses. I'm just going to plot out with a widget from this point onwards up to here. This is a loss of around 30.53%. So what I'm saying here is that I'm not against genomics. I'm still a pro genomics, and I think genomics is going to be a future blockbuster. But right now, I need to put bread and butter on the table. So I'm looking at genomics and I'm saying, is it going to make any money for me this year? And the answer is no. And why is the answer no? The answer is no, because there are no catalysts. Of course, Samarth Kulkarni has promised 18 catalysts, a lot of catalysts in the next 18 months. Out of that 18 months, if I take 12 months, I don't know how many catalysts are going to come. Of course, CRISPR has got great prospects. Pediatric approval of Casgevy is on the works. That will be a big catalyst. It could come anytime. And then we have those clinical trials going on for around 6 or 7 different targets, including CAR-T targets, autoimmune targets. Any of them can give catalysts. We will also get news from Vertex about sales of Casgevy. So they have not yet booked the revenue, but they have already done the infusion, in my opinion, and that's what they were waiting for when they released the Q1 result. So now that they have already done the infusion, we're going to see some Casgevy revenue flowing through to CRISPR Therapeutics probably in the Q2 earnings. That will be another catalyst. So those are all the catalysts. I agree with that. And then if you look at other companies in the genomic sector, the only ones that I was interested in terms of putting money into were Altimmune, which I think has got very strong prospects of making some returns, but I have not put too much money. I've just put little money into it. The other place where I'm putting money is I'm betting on the ETF ARC-G. So I have put money there, which is representative of everything in the genomics sector. So I have put money there in ARC-G to have an anchor or a foothold. It's on a tremendous loss, but I don't care. I want to stay there. And when it comes to Bluebird, they have got 3 therapies approved and already in the market. So I think there's a good chance that Bluebird might succeed. But right now, it's a very, very risky gambit. I'm still holding on to my shares there because the amount invested is small. The returns, when they come, they will be superlative. And then comes the question, if CRISPR Therapeutics is such a good company and you like CRISPR Therapeutics so much, why don't you invest in CRISPR Therapeutics? My answer is that I had invested in CRISPR Therapeutics. I took profit when I thought it was appropriate because, as I mentioned, in this market, when a catalyst comes, the price goes up and then the price starts sliding down. So I took appropriate profits at the right time. I made good profit in CRISPR Therapeutics and then put the money into FNGU and NVIDIA. Now I multiplied the money significantly. I made tremendous profits, and today I'm thinking whether I'll take profits by selling another 20 or 30 FNGU. Let me show you my trading pattern on FNGU and how I'm booking profits. Well, in this first portfolio, I have a profit of 922.66, but no holdings of FNGU, so I need not talk about it. I have got the cash sitting there. It can go into Genomics or it can go back into FNGU if FNGU falls. Now, in this portfolio, you would see that I have a profit of 8,417 waiting to be harvested in FNGU and a profit of 7,345.57 waiting to be harvested in NVIDIA. But if you look at my total gain or loss, I am still down 5,161. That's all thanks to Tesla, Palo Alto Networks, and Pacific Biosciences. Those are the 3 major contributors to that loss, and I need to recover that. And if I was to look at the activity, let me show you the activity in this portfolio. As you can see, I moved out of CRISPR Therapeutics. I bought CRISPR Therapeutics at 52. I sold it at 53. I moved out of CRISPR Therapeutics and then put that money into FNGU. I bought 20 at 328. I sold 20 at 340. Then I bought 20 at 358 and I sold 20 at 378. Then I bought 20 at 350 and I sold 30 at 360. So this has been the purchase and sale. And the last sale that I made was 10 FNGU at 432. But you will see that in my holdings, I have 80 FNGU. So the way I have worked this out is that at my peak, I hold 120 FNGU. At the bottom, I hold around 50 FNGU. So whenever the price goes up and it reaches a place where I think that there could be a meaningful drop, I turn around. See, right now, FNGU is going up, so I'm still holding. But somewhere out here, when I got the gap up, I decided to sell another 10. So those kind of things were happening, like out here on this day when things started falling, I decided to sell FNGU. So I have been selling 20 at a time and bringing down the holdings. And the last that I sold was 10 FNGU and I booked profits. So if you look at my profit and loss, once again, let me just show you what I have made so far in FNGU. So you will see that in FNGU, I have made a profit of already 9,035 so far. So that's my profitability in FNGU. And at this point of time, I'm holding 80. And today, I'm going to think whether I should be selling another 20. If I look at the chart right now, we have still got room for the RSI to go all the way up to somewhere around 83.80, which is where RSI has gone before it has rebounded for FNGU. So I think there is still growth up there for FNGU. So I'm not selling today, at least at this point of time. And MACD is also bullish, moving away from the signal line. So I'm going to harvest some more profits. Similarly, if I was to look at NVIDIA, let me go to NVIDIA and show you what I have got out there. So NVIDIA is here. NVIDIA is also growing, and I think it's still got room. Momentum is very strong. MACD is moving towards the signal line. I'll watch NVIDIA closely, and I may or may not sell NVIDIA today, because there's plenty of momentum behind AI. In my opinion, there are more catalysts available. So I'll watch it. If it falls a few more dollars, maybe $10 or $20, then I might sell NVIDIA and take profits. But FNGU, I'm not selling. I'm not selling it today. I'm going to hold on and see what happens. And so that explains how I operate. So what is important is we need to have clarity of what is our strategy. So first thing, we have to know whether we are a short-term investor or a long-term investor or a day trader or a swing trader. You have to be clear about that, because that will determine when you buy what and when you sell what. So I'm a long-term investor in good part, and a short-term investor, both alternating between swing trading and day trading, if there is an opportunity available. So there's a small part of my portfolio which is allocated for that. And that part of my portfolio actually comprises mostly of genomics, and I'm using that money to play on FNGU. So if I had just kept CRISPR Therapeutics with me, I wouldn't have made that 9,000 odd profit on FNGU, and I wouldn't be sitting on a potential $7,000 plus dollars profit on FNGU, and a whole lot of profit, maybe 4,000 or something on NVIDIA. So all those things would not have come to me. So that is my strategy, friends. And when I run a genomic channel, I'm definitely dedicated to genomics. But at the same time, I'm thinking that if I start my career saying that I'm only going to be a doctor and my income is only going to come from treating patients, then it's a very high risk strategy. I may not qualify to be a doctor, and I may end up on the streets. So what I need to do is I need to be flexible, look at the trends. If medicine is not hot, but AI is hot, then I qualify in AI and I start my career. And once I'm already in AI, if a particular AI language becomes popular, the other is not, then I have to switch and make moves into what is in vogue and ride the momentum. So the same thing is true for investment in shares. So I would say that that's my answer. And if you guys have any further questions, and if you doubt my sincerity to genomics, please mention it in the comment section. I respect your intellect, and I would not fool you guys. So I'll not attempt to fool you guys. So please put your comments down there and let me know if I have answered your questions comprehensively. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.